we're going to look at some vocabulary all around the topic of space. Space is one of those topics that most likely will come up in the reading section of the IELTS test. There's definitely a small chance you might see this in both speaking, listening and writing. But overwhelmingly, if you are going to see something around space, it will most likely be in the reading section of the IELTS test. So it's definitely worthwhile understanding some essential vocabulary around this topic. So here is our list. Atmosphere, exploration, galaxy, solar system, satellite, terrestrial, colonize, and finally astronaut. So let's move on to our first piece of vocabulary, which is atmosphere. Atmosphere is everything between where we are standing now, the ground of Earth, all the way to the edge of our sky, which is where we find all our oxygen and carbon. Outside the atmosphere is where you will find space. Due to burning fossil fuels, humans have damaged our Earth's atmosphere. And I've highlighted fossil fuels as it's a very common term to label oil and gas and those kinds of energy-giving fuels. Once a spaceship leaves our atmosphere, it is then in space. So there we have atmosphere. Next up is exploration. Exploration is to explore, to find new places that no one has yet been to. In the 1960s, America and Russia were pushing the limits of space exploration. And I've highlighted again another term, pushing the limits. When you use this term, pushing the limits, you're describing doing something that is very innovative, challenging. You're trying to be the very best at it. Let's take a look at the next example sentence. If we continue harming our planet, exploration of new habitable planets will be important. And another piece of vocabulary highlighted, habitable or habit. Habit somewhere, live, habitable. A habitable planet is somewhere that humans can live. On to our next piece of vocabulary, which is galaxy. A galaxy is a huge collection of stars, and inside those areas are many different solar systems and, of course, planets. The galaxy where Earth is located is an unimaginably huge place. Some people think there is other life in our galaxy. And moving on, we have solar system. A solar system is a part of space that has one sun with planets going around or orbiting this sun. In our solar system, there are 8 known planets, including Earth. Governments are currently planning to travel to other planets in our solar system. Here we have satellite. A satellite is a human-made piece of technology, a spacecraft that goes around or orbits a planet such as our planet Earth. Due to advancements in satellite technology, we now have excellent device signals. A satellite will often stay in space for many years. And moving on, we have extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial is any form of life that is not found on our planet Earth. It is also known as alien. Some scientists feel that extraterrestrial life could exist on planets as close as Mars. For thousands of years, humans have told stories of extraterrestrial life. And here we have colonize. Colonize means to move humans or a group of people somewhere where nobody is currently living. We move people there to make a town, a village, or a city. We can say that we will colonize unexplored places. Let's take a look at some examples. I believe there is some chance we need to look to other planets to colonize in the future. Many films have shown Mars as a planet to colonize. So colonize means moving a group of people to somewhere where nobody currently lives to make a home for themselves. And here we have astronaut. I'm sure most of you understand what this means, but for those who don't, an astronaut is a person who goes to space. On the other hand, astronauts face very dangerous and frightful journeys. That sounds very similar to IELTS writing part 2 sentence. As a child, I dreamt of becoming an astronaut. So that's our whole list of 8 essential phrases and pieces of vocabulary around the topic of space.